Ever wonder why your cat acts so strange sometimes? Just when you think you understand them, they do something totally bizarre that leaves you scratching your head. Cats are fascinating creatures with behaviors that often seem mysterious to us humans. But there's usually a logical explanation behind even their weirdest actions. In this video, we'll explore 10 of the most peculiar things cats do, and dive deep into what might be going on in their complex minds. Have you ever caught your cat just staring at you intensely, almost like they're trying to read your soul? It's not just your imagination. Cats really do watch their owners closely, and this behavior goes much deeper than simple curiosity. Cats have incredibly sharp instincts and are natural observers who like to keep an eye on everything happening around them. When your cat stares at you, they are actually monitoring your movements and behavior as part of their fundamental nature. This intense observation is rooted in their survival instincts. They like to know everything that is going on, especially with the people they consider part of their territory. It might feel a bit weird to have your cat watch you so closely, but remember, this is how they show they care and stay connected to their environment. It's not just about curiosity. It's also about the deep bond they share with you. They see you as part of their family, and in the wild it's crucial for cats to be aware of where every member is and what they are doing. This behavior also stems from their predatory nature, where constant vigilance meant the difference between survival and becoming prey. So next time your furry friend fixes their gaze on you, just know they're doing what comes naturally to them, ensuring you're safe and sound. And hey, who doesn't like a little extra attention from their kitty? Ever noticed your cat always seems to tag along when you're heading to the bathroom? It might seem like they have no sense of privacy, but there's actually a sweet and complex reason behind this behavior. Cats are creatures of habit and companionship, and they love being around their humans. Yes, even in the bathroom. For them, following you into the bathroom is a way to stay close and enjoy a few peaceful moments with you where you're not moving around much. Bathrooms are also enclosed spaces which are naturally intriguing to cats. They're curious about any area where they can explore or investigate, and a bathroom often presents a lot of opportunities for this kind of exploration. Plus, if you're sitting still for a bit, it's a perfect time for them to get some undivided attention from you. They don't understand the concept of privacy like humans do, so for them it's just quality time with their favorite person. Some cats even seem to have an uncanny ability to sense when you're heading to the bathroom, appearing seemingly out of nowhere the moment you sit down. This behavior shows just how attuned they are to your routines and movements throughout the day. So while it might be a bit awkward having your cat watch you during your private moments, remember they're just showing their affection in one of the few ways they know how. It's their version of quality bonding time. Isn't it adorable when your cat flops over and shows you their belly? You might be tempted to think they want a belly rub, but be cautious. This isn't always an invitation for a petting session. When cats expose their belly, it's actually a huge sign of trust and one of the most significant gestures they can make. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a cat's body, containing all their vital organs, and exposing it is their way of showing that they feel completely safe and secure around you. This gesture means they trust you enough to reveal their weakest spot, which in the wild would be an extremely dangerous thing to do. However, this doesn't necessarily mean they want you to touch it. Many cats prefer to keep their belly off limits to hands, and might react with a quick swipe of their claws if they feel threatened or overstimulated. Some cats, particularly those who were bottle-fed as kittens or have been extensively socialized, may actually enjoy belly rubs. But for most cats, the belly display is purely about showing trust, not requesting physical contact. Interestingly, some cats have developed unique variations of this behavior. They might roll over and expose their belly as a signal that they want their neck or chin scratched instead. So next time your cat shows you their belly, feel honored by their trust but respect their boundaries. Offer a soft word, a treat, or gentle pets in their preferred areas instead of going straight for the belly, unless you know your cat really enjoys belly pets. Have you ever been greeted by your cat with a not-so-pleasant gift like a dead mouse, bird, or even a snake? While this might seem gruesome or disturbing, there's actually a loving and deeply instinctual intention behind it. Cats are natural hunters, and in the wild, mother cats teach their kittens to hunt by bringing them dead or injured prey to practice on. When your cat brings you these little gifts, they are actually trying to teach you how to hunt, just as they would do for their own offspring. They might also be showing their appreciation for your care by sharing their catch with you. This behavior demonstrates that they see you as family and want to contribute to the household's survival. Some cats bring living presents instead of dead ones, treating these captures more like toys they're inviting you to play with. These cats often show no intention of killing and eating their prey, instead engaging in a playful chase around the house. This variation suggests they view you as a hunting partner rather than a kitten who needs to learn. Moreover, this behavior can also be a sign that your cat considers you part of their family group. In a cat's world, bringing food back to the group is a way of helping everyone survive and showing care for other members. If your cat brings you something they've caught, whether it's a real mouse or even their favorite toy, it's likely they are trying to take care of you, ensuring you're well fed and happy. So the next time your cat drops a little something unexpected at your feet, remember, they are expressing love and care in one of the most primal ways they know. It's not just a gift. It's a sign that you mean a lot to them, and they want to share their success with you. Why does your cat suddenly run around the house at night as if they've gone completely wild? This burst of energy, often called the zoomies, or what some people playfully refer to as cat parkour, is actually quite normal and has several explanations rooted in feline biology and behavior. First, it's important to note that cats are not truly nocturnal, as many people believe. They're actually crepuscular, which means they're most active during dawn and dusk hours. These sudden sprints can be a way for them to release any pent-up energy that they've accumulated during their many naps throughout the day. Cats sleep an average of 12 to 16 hours per day, so when they're awake, they need to burn off that stored energy somehow. This behavior is also deeply connected to their natural hunting instincts. In the wild, cats often hunt during twilight hours, when their prey is most active, and even though your home isn't the wild, your cat's instincts remain the same. The zoomies can be triggered by various factors, including excitement, stress relief, or simply the need to exercise their natural predatory behaviors. If you find that your cat is particularly active at night and it's disrupting your sleep, it might be helpful to engage them in more interactive playtime during the day, especially in the evening. This can help tire them out and reduce their nighttime activity. Toys that mimic the movement of prey, like feather wands, laser pointers, or small balls, can be particularly effective in satisfying their hunting instincts. Additionally, make sure there's nothing in their environment that's routinely spooking them, as fear or anxiety can also trigger these bursts of frantic activity. So the next time your cat gets the zoomies, remember, it's just their natural instincts kicking in. A bit more structured play during the day might just help both you and them have a quieter night. If you've ever noticed your cat's absolute fascination with boxes, you're definitely not alone. Whether it's a small cardboard box, a large packing crate, or even just a box-shaped space, cats often can't resist jumping in and making themselves at home. This might seem odd to us, but there's actually a very practical and instinctual explanation behind this quirky behavior. In the wild, confined spaces offer safety and security from predators and harsh weather. Boxes replicate these safe, enclosed environments, providing a place where cats can hide and observe their surroundings without being seen themselves. This obsession with boxes taps into their instinctual need for a den-like area where they can feel protected while still being able to surveil their territory. The walls of a box offer a sense of containment and security that reassures them, almost like a natural fortress. Additionally, boxes can help keep cats warm, as the confined space allows them to conserve body heat more effectively than open areas. The cardboard material itself also provides insulation, making it an ideal resting spot. The allure of a box is so strong that even after you might spend considerable money on a fancy new cat bed, your cat will often prefer the simple cardboard box it came in. This preference isn't about being ungrateful, it's about following deep-seated survival instincts that prioritize safety and comfort over luxury. So next time you find a box after unpacking something, consider leaving it out for your cat instead of immediately recycling it. It's a simple and inexpensive way to keep them entertained and feeling secure. You might even want to cut some holes in the sides to create multiple entry and exit points, making it even more appealing to your feline friend. Cats love to climb and sit in high places, from the top of refrigerators to the highest shelf on your bookcase, and even on top of doors. Ever wondered why your feline friend prefers these lofty spots over comfortable ground-level options? It's all about survival instincts and territorial behavior that dates back thousands of years. Being up high allows cats to survey their territory and keep an eye out for any potential threats or prey. In the wild, a high vantage point can mean the difference between life and death, offering a safe spot away from ground-dwelling predators, while providing an excellent view for spotting potential meals. At home, these high places fulfill a similar psychological need for security and control. From their elevated perches, cats can observe everything happening in their environment without being disturbed or feeling vulnerable. It also gives them a sense of safety, as they know they're out of reach from anything that might harm them, including other pets, small children, or unexpected visitors. Additionally, sitting up high can be a sign of confidence and contentment. Cats that feel secure in their environment will often seek out high spots to enjoy a good rest, or just watch the world go by. This behavior also relates to their territorial nature. From a high position, they can monitor their domain and feel like they're in control of their space. Some cats are so determined to reach high places that they'll perform impressive athletic feats, leaping onto 6-foot fences from a standing position or climbing doors with just their claws. So when you see your cat climbing to the top of the furniture, remember they're not just exploring, they're tapping into their wild instincts and ensuring they have the best possible view of their domain. If you've ever had your cat knead on your lap with their paws, you know it can be both a painful and deeply endearing experience. This behavior, often referred to as making biscuits, is one of the most common and meaningful ways for cats to express their contentment and affection, and it has roots that go back to their earliest days of life. This kneading behavior actually starts when cats are tiny kittens. Kneading on their mother's belly helps stimulate milk flow, so this action becomes permanently associated with the comforting feelings of nursing, warmth, and security. When your adult cat kneads on you, it's a sign that they are relaxed and happy, and they see you as a source of comfort, almost like a surrogate parent. It's one of the highest compliments a cat can give, signaling deep trust, comfort, and love. The fact that they're willing to engage in this vulnerable, instinctual behavior around you shows just how much they trust you. Some cats will even purr loudly while kneading, further emphasizing their contentment. However, the experience isn't always comfortable for humans, especially when cats have sharp claws. Some cats are remarkably skilled at controlling their claw extension. They can flex those claws just enough to grip without actually puncturing skin, even through clothing. But others might get a bit too enthusiastic and accidentally cause discomfort. To make the experience more enjoyable for both of you, consider keeping your cat's claws trimmed, or placing a thick blanket on your lap when it's cuddle time. This way, you can appreciate this sweet gesture without any pain. Some people even designate special family snuggle time, with extra thick blankets, specifically for these bonding moments. Remember, when your cat starts making biscuits, it's their way of saying they feel safe, secure, and loved around you. It's a behavior that connects them to their kittenhood and shows that you've become their source of comfort and security. Here's a behavior that many cat owners experience but don't often talk about. When you pet your cat, they grab your hand with both paws and claws, then physically move your hand to where they want to be petted, usually their head or chin. This assertive behavior shows just how intelligent and communicative cats can be when they want something specific. This paw-guiding behavior demonstrates that your cat has learned to train you just as much as you've trained them. They've figured out that humans don't always understand their preferences, so they've developed a direct way to communicate exactly what they want and where they want it. It's actually quite remarkable when you think about it. They're using their paws like hands to guide your movements. This behavior often develops in cats who are particularly bonded with their owners and feel comfortable enough to be assertive about their needs. It shows confidence and trust, as they're willing to grab onto you and direct your actions. Some cats will be very gentle about this guidance, while others might use their claws a bit more enthusiastically to ensure they get your attention. The fact that they usually guide your hand to their head, chin, or cheeks isn't coincidental. These are areas where cats have scent glands and where they most enjoy being petted. By directing you to these spots, they're ensuring they get the most satisfying and comfortable petting experience possible. Ever notice your cat prefers drinking from the faucet instead of their perfectly clean water bowl? This behavior puzzles many cat owners, but there are several logical reasons why cats often choose running water over still water, and it goes beyond simple preference. In the wild, running water is generally cleaner and safer than stagnant water. Moving water is less likely to harbor bacteria and parasites, so cats have evolved an instinct to seek out flowing water sources. This ancient survival mechanism still drives them to prefer moving water even in our modern homes, where all water is treated and safe. There's also a sensory component to this preference that many people don't realize. Cats have relatively poor close-up vision and can't see very well right in front of their noses. When it's a bowl of still water, they can't easily see where the water line is, which makes them hesitant to drink. The uncertainty about the water level can make them uncomfortable. But when water is moving, they can see it much better and feel more confident about drinking. Additionally, faucet water often tastes and smells fresher than bowl water that has been sitting out. The movement makes it more interesting and engaging, and the water is typically cooler, making it more refreshing, especially after play sessions or on hot days. The sound of running water can also be attractive to cats, as it signals fresh, clean water. To cater to this natural preference, consider getting a cat water fountain. These fountains keep the water circulating, making it feel like a natural stream, and encouraging your cat to drink more, which helps keep them properly hydrated. Many cats who are reluctant to drink from bowls will drink much more when provided with a fountain. Here's a particularly strange behavior that some cats engage in, sniffing right into the corner of their owner's eyeball for several seconds. While this might seem bizarre and somewhat uncomfortable, it's actually another example of how cats use their incredible senses to gather information about their favorite humans. Cats have an extraordinary sense of smell, much more powerful than ours, and they use scent to gather detailed information about their environment and the people in it. When a cat sniffs near your eyes, they're actually collecting a wealth of information about your health, emotional state, what you've been eating, where you've been, and even how you're feeling. The area around human eyes contains various scents and pheromones that cats can detect and interpret. This close-up inspection might be their way of checking on your well-being, or simply satisfying their curiosity about the complex scent information available in that area. It's similar to how they might sniff other parts of your body, but the eye area seems to be particularly interesting to some cats. This behavior typically occurs with cats who are very bonded to their owners and feel comfortable getting into their personal space. It's actually a sign of trust and affection, even though it might feel a bit invasive to us humans. The fact that they're willing to get so close to such a sensitive area shows they feel completely safe with you. Understanding these behaviors helps us appreciate just how complex and fascinating our feline companions really are. Each of these seemingly strange actions has roots in their evolutionary history, survival instincts, or social bonding behaviors. By recognizing what drives these behaviors, we can better understand our cat's needs and strengthen the bond we share with them. The next time your cat does something that seems completely bizarre, remember that there's usually a logical explanation rooted in their natural instincts and their relationship with you. These behaviors are windows into their minds and hearts, showing us how they perceive the world and how much they care about being part of our lives. If you found this exploration of feline behavior helpful and entertaining, please subscribe to our channel for more insights into the wonderful world of cats. Share this video with fellow cat lovers who might benefit from understanding their furry friends a little better. After all, the more we understand our cats, the stronger and more rewarding our relationships with them become.